Hello, welcome to the 10 o'clock news September 2024 edition. I hope you're doing well. Important things to note from the intro this month is that the other directors as Social Media Maven and myself held a quarterly meeting, the minutes for which are available in the public Google Drive folder where we store our Tin Talk archive. The link is provided in my intro to the September newsletter, so please do swing by uktin.substack.com, register for the free newsletter, and follow the link from there. If such things are easier for you, at the end of this video there will be a QR code flashing up on screen for a decent length of time, hopefully, that will take you to the same newsletter landing page. In terms of meetups, Thursday the 15th of August had the Tin East meetup, this time at Albion Games Cafe. Welcoming space for all kinds of gaming with a fantastic cafe menu. Hopefully that continues to grow and thrive as we know it should and indeed will. London's meetup is Thursday the 5th of September at 7 PM at the Alchemist's Cavern. Manchester's meetup is Saturday the 7th of September at 2:30 PM. Glasgow's meetups are at Friday the 6th of September and Friday the 20th of September, both at 10 AM and both at the Becco building. Norwich's meetup for this coming month of September is to be confirmed. The virtual coffee morning will be on Sunday the 15th of September at 11 AM, and the Creators of Colour virtual hangout will be on Saturday the 14th of September at 8 PM. All of these are subject to change, obviously, so you'll notice we've got some of our social medias beneath my face. Please do consider following us on at least one of them to get updates on our Hangouts, events, and things of that nature. The next Tin Talk will be from Taylor Navarro. That will be on Thursday the 12th of September at 7:30 PM and is titled "It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Why and How to Make Games with Other People." Taylor has cropped up a couple of times over the past few months in the newsletter and is a fantastic and passionate member of our community. And I have no doubt that this talk will be a fascinating insight into collaborative work rather than the solo work that a lot of designers, myself included, generally work with. Last month's talk by Eric on the Game Workers branch of the Independent Workers Union of Great Britain will be rescheduled. It had to be postponed, unfortunately, but as more information on that is known by myself and the rest of the directors, we will make that information known to you as well. Several members of our community are taking part in Every Model is a Necromunda Model 2024, a model making and painting competition fueled by Chaos and sponsored by Element Games. More information on that is provided via links in the newsletter. The deadline for submissions is the 15th of September 2024. The last newsletter and the bulletin I put out earlier this month mentioned that we would have a presence at Tabletop Scotland sharing table space with Hive Mind Games. This is no longer the case. Josh at Hive Mind Games and myself, we sat down, we talked things through, and we decided that it would be better overall if this partnership were dissolved. It is a joint decision, everything is amicable, we remain hopeful about future partnerships, but Tin will not have that formal presence at Tabletop Scotland between the 6th to the 8th of September. Member of our community put out Burnborough, a TTRPG zine about keeping hope alive while everything burns, about specifically surviving in a city on the brink of collapse. Your mind is also under threat, with your character constantly at risk of losing the few pleasant memories they have. If that sounds interesting to you, there is a link to the itch store page in the newsletter. Salvage Union, and any nominated post-apocalyptic game where you play as members of a community fighting to survive against mega corporations who reduce the world to wasteland. Notably involving your home base being a giant mech, as well as you having your own smaller mech. Has a starter set currently live on BackerKit, featuring a new campaign module, a world map, pre-made characters, new mechs, character equipment, and even a unique set of dice. The campaign linked in the newsletter. Also available on Kickstarter right now, from Buttonkin Games, Jude's World, a solo tarot-based journaling TTRPG, in which you take the role of the titular preteen protagonist, Jude, who doesn't intend to take their parents' upcoming divorce lightly, inspired by Parent Trap-style media and 90s sitcoms such as Boy Meets World, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Clarissa Explains It All. As I said, that is available on Kickstarter. The link is, again, in the newsletter. And as ever, I must, although I don't like to, point out that UK Tin does have a Patreon account. We also have a Ko-Fi account, and all money raised through that goes to allowing us to support creators up and coming or established within the United Kingdom's tabletop industry. Most notably, that it allows us to pay table fees at conventions for our community. So every table that Tin has at a convention, ideally, we have paid for ourselves without asking for the community to, chip in to share the load. Obviously, we will attend however many events we can, and the more money that we raise through our Patreon and Ko-Fi accounts, the more events that we can potentially attend. Of note, if you're a fan of free or cheaper games, Patreon backers at the £5 tier or above do get access to great free games. So that is something to bear in mind, and I will be soliciting from our amazing community another game for our Patreon supporters. Now, we are still technically in August, so not only will I be momentarily flashing up the QR code, which will give you a link to the UK Tin Substack newsletter, it will also have the prompts for RPG a Day, a fantastic initiative to drive positive conversations around our incredible hobby. We've been talking about this all month on our various social media campaigns. This was mentioned, I believe, in the last newsletter. But it's still something to be aware of. There are still a couple of days left in August as of the time of recording, so please do hop on social media and engage as much or as little as you want with the initiative. Until next time, please do have a great month, and I will see you, theoretically, the end of September for the October edition of This Unit Clock News. But as promised, a QR code linking to our uktin.substack.com newsletter and a table of prompts. Goodbye.